many people know now, Game and GameStation are dying. The lifeblood that keeps going through their veins is money, and they're slowly running out and turning to dust. What's happened is they're going down the drain, basically, like the same route Woolworths did and all that. So,
can I just say, it's not exactly helping though when I'm hearing people turning around saying, "Oh no, don't go to Game, don't go to Game. You won't get your money back on anything. You won't get your warranty."
yeah.
So what? If you're buying it second hand, it doesn't really matter. But if you go and buy stuff from them, you are helping them cling on and stay here whilst they are able to sort out a final resolution. And doesn't helping them cling on for dear life, isn't that a better method than to just sit back and watch them go up in flames?
Yeah, well, I mean, every gamer in the UK is behind Game and GameStation and wishing them the best, I reckon. Because let's face it, there isn't really many other game shops, popular game shops around. There's CEX. I don't know if you've heard of CEX. They're quite good. They actually price games on like how old and how good they are, rather than oh, it's a new release, bang, straight there at 40 quid. Now with the gift cards, I went in today, which is the 24th, and I said to them, look, if you guys are disappearing, what am I going to do with this? Their response was, put it in a picture frame on the wall. And I said, it's got 30 quid on there. How, am I still going to be able to, what am I going to do with it? They can't put, if you go into GameStation, sorry, you cannot put your gift card money onto your GameStation card. They won't do that at all. You can, however, use it online. But you've got a week, they're saying you've got a week to use it in store. So, to put it in a nutshell, if you have a gift card, but you can't go online to buy anything, you have a week to go into your local game station and spend the money you have on it, on the gift card.
Is that the same with any the Elite Card Pass?
They can be used online. So can the gift cards, so can your debit cards and things like that. And we're pretty sure that GameStation and Game are still going to run online as well. But after the shops go, if the shops do go, if they don't pull out of this in some sort of spectacular, sort of maneuver, there won't be any shops. There won't be any game stations or game shops to trade in your games in.
I suppose on the upside, I mean, it means, because I'll be getting D3 as well, so we'll be able to do some online multiplayer videos.
Well, we're going to see if we can get some videos bashed out on Diablo 2, aren't we? I mean, you've finally got yours working now.
Yay!
Yay! That's great news for me, because it'll be fun. But
you mustn't panic about Game, because either way, you've pre-ordered it. They're into a binding contract. They have to either supply or refund you the money.
Yeah. You can still use, as I said, you can still use your gift cards online. All you'll need to do is, when you go onto the actual GameStation website, I'm sure it's pretty much going to remain the same. When you click on a game, if I say, for example, search for Diablo 3 in here, in their little search bar, it'll come up, and if you just press buy it now, it'll go into your basket, click on your basket, and once it arrives, there we go. If you have a gift or promo voucher, enter it here. So that there is no promo vouchers for Diablo 3, of course, but all you do is you enter your gift card number, which I'm pretty sure is on the back of it. It's quite a long number. There's a barcode as well, but ignore the barcode, just put the thing in, and that should knock however much off. Actually, I'm going to give that a try now. I'll just put my voucher number in. But yeah, as you said, don't worry about it. I mean, GameStation is going to be around for a long time online, I'm sure. But it's just a bit sad, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always grown up with GameStation.
The one thing I always remember, was, and I am going back a few years now, I can always remember when I was younger, getting my pocket money and getting my money from the paper round, right? Going into Derby with my friends or with my mum and dad and going, I'm going to Electronics Boutique!
Yeah.
And rushing, the first shop every time when I went to Derby without fail was EB. And then when it changed to game, and I'm looking around, I'm going, where's Electronics Boutique?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I went in, I was like, where's Electronics Boutique? And they're like, oh, this is, we've changed to game. Can I still use my card? Yeah. And that was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
And I got so many more points, and the games were a lot cheaper. But then it went downhill for game when they took over Game Station, because Game Station was always cheaper. And because of these stupid monopoly laws in Britain, Game and Game Station can't have the same prices. So Game was always going to be the more expensive one of the two.
Yeah, but it seems to me that though, that you have Game and you have Game Station. Game seems to be around a bit more. I mean, where I live, we've got a Game in the centre of town and a Game just outside of town, like a shopping complex.
Yeah.
And we've got a Game Station in town, and it's tiny compared to both of the games. Game Station is really small. But I still go in there. I still go in there to earn the points, and I still go in there because I find that if you can get to it, go to it. I mean, it's cheaper games. If you want to trade in games, though, HMV, they still trade in games. You can still trade in games at HMV. But I mean, really, if Game Station and Game go, I mean, where are we going to get our stuff from? I mean, I got Skyrim from Game Station. I got my Halo Reach Legendary Edition from Game. I got literally, I don't think there is one game I have on my Xbox stack that I did not get from Game or Game Station.
I mean, there was only one thing that did get me a little bit about Game and Game Station. When Fable 3, the Collector's Edition, came out, we went everywhere looking for it. And Game hadn't got it in. Oh, we're not getting it in yet, we've not got it in yet. And really, to me, that should have set alarm bells going off in my head, because when does Game not get new games that have just been released in?
When they're pissing off BioWare?
Well, yeah, but I was...
Really, you should have learnt from Fable 2.
Well, it wasn't for me.
5 hours of storyline.
But, in the end, do you know where we got it from?
Where?
PC World.
Really? See, I don't think PC World do trade-ins, do they? I've never heard of them doing a trade-in. I've only known them to go and buy 2 games for £5 back when I was really bored on my PC, back on my Windows 98. No, was it? Did I have a Windows 98 or... Yeah, I had a Windows 98. I used to go and buy little games. 2 for £5. Explosive software. It was sold out software and explosive software.
Yeah, but I mean, it did kind of get me, and then it was like two weeks after it came out, Game finally had it in.
Yeah.
And we got it cheaper than what it was supposed to be, because one of the corners was slightly dented.
I remember pre-ordering Skyrim at my local game station, and then nagging them and just saying to them, "You're definitely doing a midnight opening, aren't you? You really are. You're doing a midnight opening, aren't you?" And then going to the midnight opening and being like, "This is so fucking awesome."
I mean, the one thing that kind of got me a little bit was I rang them up. Well, tried to ring them up for the midnight opening of Mass Effect 3, and the message I got was, "You cannot be transferred to customer services department at this moment in time. But if there's any, please check the FAQs on our website if there's anything that we can help you with." Well, okay. The guys in the store couldn't tell me if they were doing a midnight release, and I'm thinking, well, surely they've got to be doing something, because Mass Effect 3 is one of the hottest games this year that's going to be coming out.
You never know, though. I mean. And
then it was like a week later, I found out about the big bust-up that Game and EA had over the contract.
You see, the thing is, Game Station, my Game Station, did a midnight release for Skyrim, because Skyrim was, everyone's been over Skyrim. I don't know if they're doing one for Diablo 3. mainly because they could be like shut down by the time it comes out. But Diablo 3 has been in production for God knows how many years, and really, it's like, are you doing a midnight opening? Maybe, we don't know. Really? You don't know? Diablo 3 comes out in 2 months? A little under 2 months? And they don't know if they're having a midnight opening? I don't think they get told as much as we think they do.
No, I know.
But I knew that they were definitely having a midnight opening for Skyrim. Mainly because half of the guys that work there were actually going to the midnight opening as well to buy it. So, but I mean, yeah, you're still going to be able to get your stuff online, and it really is going to be a shame.
Yeah.
If you want a helpful number for GameStation, there's one here, 0871 594 0088, and that puts you through to one of their.
I suggest you put these up in text.
I will do. I'll put some numbers up with what they do, who you get put through to, and things like that.
Yeah, because I have got the head office phone number and the PO Box York head office phone number as well.
And they
Anyway,
really should be letting people know.
shall we go for some other news?
Yeah.
Because I can imagine there's going to be another, Diablo 3 bashing podcast again.
It's just GameStation.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, funny news. Everyone's been going a bit mental over Mass Effect 3 ending. Going, it's not an ending. Now it's been a little bit.
Yeah.
Timer, if you've been following him on the page, has fully played just about every different option in Mass Effect 3, and so he will be popping onto one podcast, the next podcast, talk us through it.
I heard it was like 95% the same.
Yeah,
and there was like 16 different endings or something like that, but they're all like pretty much it.
If you play a game called Frozen Synapse, they've actually, how can I put it? Because Mass Effect's ending has been a bit of a, furore about it.
Yeah.
They've actually changed their own ending.
Right.
Because they don't want to, they want their players to be happy.
Well, there you go. I mean, if one game can do it, then Mass Effect can do it.
But yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Apparently they've done it as an experiment to see what happens. But it's the fact that argument over one game has caused another game to go and change theirs. I mean, it's not needed, but
it's like a repercussion sort of. Skyrim DLC is apparently coming.
Yes, I heard that.
But they're not really letting on anything as of yet.
Well, while you're finding that,
okay.
Have you played Prey?
Yep.
Well, according to a webpage called PS Focus in the Netherlands, they've been told that Bethesda's going to release an official statement next week announcing Prey 2's cancellation.
Really?
It is only a rumour at the moment.
Yeah.
Because they've indicated that the sequel, isn't exactly doing fantastic.
Well, I'll tell you kind of why Bethesda might have been cancelling it. First of all, Todd Howard said that the DLC, this is from IGN, it won't be quick, and they'll have a lot of meat on them. So basically, you won't just play, 2 hours and then you'll complete the DLC. You will be there for a couple of days. They said something about, they were the multiplayer that could be happening for the Elder Scrolls. Yeah. If they've just gone, let's go with let's just stick with the Elder Scrolls MMO, and let's kind of not go too far away from them, instead of going back all the way back to, was it Xbox One that Prey came out for?
Not entirely sure. If you want some good news, the CEO of GameStop has actually predicted that there will be that Microsoft will not be able to stop pre-owned games going on sale. That they're not going against it.
Well,
purely because it's too important to the industry of selling, the computer game selling industry.
Well, yeah, there's this whole thing about whether or not the Xbox 720 will just completely get rid of the disc tray, or go for just online downloads only. And if they make a massive decision like that, I don't think they'll be very popular with a lot of people. And I think if the PlayStation guys had their heads screwed on right, they would say, wait a minute, let's put a disc tray in our new PlayStation, and we will beat the Xbox.
I mean, it says here, GameStop Paul Raines phrased it, telling investors that it's unlikely to happen. Implying that he's already spoken to Microsoft on the matter, he said that Microsoft and Sony both have great relationships with us, and noticed that used game sales have a residual value.
Yeah.
Remember that GameStop generates $1.2 billion of trade credits around the world with our used games model. So consider taking used games out of that, and you'd have to find new ways to sell the games.
Yeah.
Cowen and Company analyst has also been looking at it, and he's also echoed what Paul Raines has said, but he's dismissing that the new Xbox could be disc-free.
Xbox 720 has been pulled from E3 2012.
Yeah?
Yeah. It won't be there. The new Xbox will not be there at E3 2012. I'm pretty sure that they pulled out of that. I mean, we're just going to have to see how it plays out. And I guarantee you, either way, it's going to come on the market. And it's going to be about 400 quid, I reckon. I reckon it's going to be 350 to 399 quid for a new Xbox 720. And unless it fires lasers out of its ass, I won't be buying one. Even if it does fire lasers out of its ass, I might not be buying one. But yeah. Oh, I also wanted to mention, I said that you had your Diablo 2 working up and running.
Yeah.
Well, what we'll do is we'll go and do some testing tonight, and we'll make sure it's all working properly and everything, and then what we'll do is we'll go on every night. Well, or at least one of us will. I will, because I love playing Diablo 2. And I'll make a game bite room with.
Oh yeah.
And what you'll do, what people can do is they can say that they have Diablo 2 and they're interested in playing with us guys. And what we'll do is we'll message them the password, because you can password protect your Diablo 2, and we'll, put you in a party with a lot of people, and we'll send you off gallivanting around killing Diablo.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Yeah, feel free to email in and let us know if you're interested.
Yep. And of course, when Diablo 3 comes out, you know that nothing is going to run. Everything is going to be shut down. Everyone will be playing Diablo 3.
Yeah.
God help us all.
And I've just uploaded the first photo of our competition winner, Mr. Anthony Wolf Foreman. It took me a while to track him down, but I finally managed to capture him.
I have this vision of you going with some sort of tracking device through the woods, and he's just there sweating with tears in his clothes going, I'm coming! I'm coming! Ah!
okay, that could actually be slightly wrong, but you know. No, it did take a while to track him down. It's taken even longer to get a picture taken of him because I think he seems to have some sort of fear of cameras. But yes, he won the competition. If you aren't aware of what the competition was, it was a T-shirt gamer slogan competition. He won with a little C4 knocking at your door. Now, personally, I don't want to answer that door. That T-shirt will now be going on sale.
Woo!
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I will be posting up when they are ready to be sold, and the price will be down there. We'll be doing everything through PayPal, and if I can work it out right, we will have our own shop. I've signed up for the Guild Wars 2 beta.
I tried.
The next lot of beta tests will be going out shortly.
Hang on.
Oh, no, I didn't actually sign up for it on the website. I emailed in.
Oh, what?
I emailed in and said, excuse me, I really, really, really like doing computer game reviews. Please, can I play the beta test and review? And I've been put on the list.
The fuck?
That's because I own the company, dude. I'm also on the beta test waiting list for the Mists of Pandaria.
Hey.
So we'll be doing a video of that and turning DarkNyte into a fluffy female red panda with a big long fluffy tail.
Cool.
I was actually expecting an argument there, but okay. So yes, well, hopefully we'll be recording that soon. A friend of mine is currently going through Witcher 2, which seems to be getting a lot of press at the moment. So I have permission to steal him and stick him in a podcast for that.
Yeah. Have you ever heard that?
What?
The Peanut Bear song. It is damn scary. It was in the middle of the daytime. I saw this cave, and there was a Enderman sat in there. Have you seen one of them? Tall blokes, completely black, with like really creepy faces.
So, to recap, if you have a Game Station VIP Elite card, or if you have a voucher, for God's sake, go in and spend it ASAP.
Anyway, that's about all we got time for tonight. I'm going to practice my magic tricks on Diablo 3. Yay! On Diablo 2 even.
I'm going to try and stop my laptop from dying.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I'll need it.
We'll see you all soon, sometime.
Soon.
Ah!